What's up guys, it's Jade back here for a brand new Teen Wolf related video, and in today's video I'm going to be continuing on and finishing up the, of course, final season of Teen Wolf. This will be part 2 to part 1. In part 1 I ranked the characters from season 6 part 1. In this video I will be finishing off my individual seasons, all the characters, ranking them from every individual season of the show. And we're going to finish off with Season 6 Part 2. Then I will revisit this series in a couple of weeks for the final video for now in this character ranking series, which will be ranking all the characters from Teen Wolf, the movie 2023. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. First character we have here is Aaron. I'm going to put Aaron in D tier. Didn't like this character. Like a couple of the new characters, he's like somebody I just wanted to punch. I just wanted to punch this dude in the face like half of the season. He has such a punchable face. And he's annoying as fuck. Like every time I see him, I just want to be like, can I just like punch you, bro? You're just like, ugh. So yeah, Aaron D. Anukate D. Didn't care for the Anukate. Piss poor man's version of the Nogitsune. Yeah, that's where it goes. Brett was never really a big Brett guy, so I'm gonna put him in C. Chris Argent, I'm gonna put Chris, of course, in the S tier as always. Chris, one of the best characters in the show. Coach comes back for the first time, I think, since season 5 part 2. So Coach is going to go in the S tier as well. The best side character in the whole series. Dr. Conrad Fenris is gonna go in D. Never really liked him too much. Corey is going to go in C. Once again, one of the worst new characters we ever got in the show. Don't care for Corey. Deaton, again, like part 1, definition of mid. So yeah, Deaton's gonna go in B. Derek Hale, for the 2 episodes we see him in, I'm gonna put Derek in the A tier because we don't get to see Derek for the whole season except the last 2 episodes. And the episodes we do see him in, I don't think he's quite on S tier. So I'm going to put him in A tier for Season 6 Part 2. Deucalion is going to go in the A tier along with Derek as well. Not as good as he was in the earlier seasons, especially Season 5 and Season 3 Part 1. But Deucalion is cool in this season nonetheless. And I should knock him a few points for that ass death they gave him where they shot him up and killed him, but it is what it is. Ethan, I'm gonna put in B. Was nice to see him again. Doesn't really do much at all, really, except be captured for a majority of the season. So yeah, Ethan and B. Miss Finch D. Worst alpha in the whole show. Cannot stand this character. Was an asshole to Scott and all his classmates for no reason, just to be a bitch-ass alpha who was scared to tap into her own power. So yeah, Miss Finch, worst alpha, worst werewolf in the whole series. Retarded. You literally could have had Liam kill her, and he can steal her alpha spark, because at least somebody would be useful with her powers. Gabe D. Hated this character again, like Aaron. Wanted to punch this dude every time he was on screen. Annoying as hell. The actor just pissed me off. I mean, no disrespect to him, but yeah, the character was just annoying. I didn't like him. Gerard, I'm going to actually give Gerard A. Nice to see him again. Of course, one of the all-time best Teen Wolf villains. So yeah, Gerard goes in A. Howen, extremely underutilized, piss poor character. Wish he had more development and more screen time. He only appears in 2 episodes. Said that spiders don't fly in Genotype, and aside from that, we don't really get much from him. So I'm gonna put Howen in C. Jackson, first appearance since season 2. Nice to see Jackson again. Can't wait to see him again in Teen Wolf the movie. I'm gonna put Jackson in the A tier. Dude really came a long way since season 2 from the screen time we see from him. Still has a little bit of the old Jackson in there, personality-wise, but you can definitely tell he's developed and matured a lot since season 1 and 2, and he's a much better character for it now, so Jackson's going to go in the A tier. Jing trash. Didn't care for him. Parrish. I'm gonna put Parrish in B tier. He redeemed himself from season 6 part 1 a little. But yeah, he was mid in season 6 part 2. Parrish's best season, I think everybody can agree, is season 5. So yeah, Parrish, B. Kate. I'm gonna put Kate in the B tier. She was okay. Enjoyed seeing her back. It was nice that she got to finally kill Gerard, and Gerard bit the dust finally. And then her fate was kind of left unknown after getting shot with the yellow wolfsbane. That was meant for Scott, of course. But yeah, Kate, mid. Liam, I'm gonna put in the S tier. This was the season that solidified Liam as one of the iconic characters of this show. Liam had some awesome moments, of course, getting his ass beat in episode 14. The moment where he's roaring over Brett and Lori's deaths, all iconic scenes from this season. And some of the best moments in season 6 part 2 do come from Liam. So yeah, Liam S tier. Lori, I'll give her a C. Lydia S, don't have to explain Lydia. Malia, in my opinion, goes in the B tier. Don't like Malia this season as much as I did in part 1. So yeah, Malia's mid this season. She's hit or miss. Mason, again, same, mid again. Melissa, A tier as always. Lydia's mother, D tier. Sheriff Stilinski in the S. Oh god, this character, fuck ass Nolan. D, hate Nolan, annoying. He's more tolerable. You know what? I'll give Nolan C. He's more tolerable than Gabe, but Nolan was, oh my god, I hated this character so much when this season was first out. Peter, I'm gonna give Peter A tier. Not as good as he was in part 1. Quite clearly, not as good. But he was still okay. Quinn, I'll give her a C. Scott's dad, it was nice to see him come back. He came back for the first time since season 4. I'm gonna give Scott's dad B. I liked how he came in, I don't know if he fully knew about the supernatural shit going on. I'm pretty sure he did, but it was nice seeing him come back and help his son and all the other supernaturals in Beacon Hills. It was really cool seeing that. Nice redemption from him. Schrader, I'm gonna give him D. Didn't care for Schrader. Scott, I'm gonna put in the S tier. This is a really good season for Scott. First time ever Scott and Liam are in S tier, so together actually. So yeah, really like Scott this season a lot. Not gonna lie. Styles, I feel like Styles is not as good this season as he usually is. I don't know if Dylan O'Brien was phoning it in this season or not, but he's not as good. I'm gonna put him in A tier with Derek. Styles in the A tier. Sydney, C, below average character. Monroe, good God Almighty, D, worst character in all of Teen Wolf. I cannot stand this woman. She is literally the Rey Palpatine of Teen Wolf, the biggest Mary Sue I've ever seen in any of these teen horror series. Theo, A tier. Didn't like Theo as much in part 2 as I did in part 1. And then Tierney can also go in D. She was trash as well. So let's fix these individual tiers. So best character will be Lydia. Then it will be I say Liam, Scott, Stilinski, Argent, Coach, Melissa. I'm gonna put Derek, Styles, Theo, Peter, Deucalion, Jackson, and then Gerard. I'm gonna put Malia, Deaton, Kate, Parrish, Yeah, Mason's at the bottom. Don't really care about this row. Don't really care about this row. So yeah, that's going to do it for my Teen Wolf Season 6 Part 2 ranking for all the characters that are main, that have some significance to the plot that appear. And other than that, this will conclude every character ranked from each individual season. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like. Have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. I will see you guys again in a few weeks for this when I come back and do Teen Wolf the movie. Catch you guys.